BoxingScene.com's Ryan Sungalier here with cruiserweight prospect Patrick Farrell of Jersey City, New Jersey. Patrick Farrell will be fighting July 16th on the undercard of the Zab Judah versus Armando Santa Cruz fight on ESPN2 against Newton Kid. Patrick, how are you today?
Doing well, Ryan. How about yourself?
Doing very well, thank you. You have this fight coming up here with Newton Kid. Kid's experience, he's fought a lot of B-level type of contenders, wins some, loses some, but he's always in a tough fight. How do you feel about this matchup for you?
I feel well about the matchup. I know that his nickname is the Butcher. I've actually known him personally. I know the Butcher's a tough kid. I know he's had a lot of fights. 7-1 is 15 fights. I know he's had a lot of experience. He's fought guys like Manuel and Modu, as well as Lou Del Val, 2 ex-champs. I know the kid's going to be there right in front of me, and he's not going to go anywhere. And I'm looking forward to putting on a good show. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a great night for me, and I expect to put on a great show Friday night, 16th.
Now you're only about, I believe, one or two months removed from your first professional loss.
Yes,
4-round decision in Philadelphia.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what happened in that fight?
Well, I'll tell you what happened. I fought a 6'2" lefty named Kamar Patrick out of Philadelphia, and to be quite honest, I made a mistake. I got caught in the first round, flash knockdown, went down on my knees, and I was beating him up pretty good in the first round, so it went from being a 10-9 round me to a 10-8 round him. Came back, what I thought, I won 2 and 3, so we were all even going into the 4th round, and I lost on the cards 38-37, 38-37, so we lost by 1 point. But all that is a learning lesson. All that has done to me is increased my appetite and my hunger for success. It's just made me work harder, making me realize that mistakes that you make in this game are very costly, and that you need to do the right things to prevent those mistakes and learn a lesson that was to be taught from losing that fight, and move forward and improve every day. And that's all you can do. It's in the past. It's over. It's done with. There's nothing I can do about it now, but move forward and win this next one and prove to myself that that last one didn't really matter.
Now you're a relative latecomer to boxing. You started off in football. I believe you are a linebacker.
Yes, sir.
At LaSalle University?
Yeah, 250-pound linebacker at LaSalle University, yes, sir.
Now you're a 200-pound cruiserweight.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what was that like getting down in weight?
Well, it was interesting. It was a challenge for me at first. Being a power lifter for 10 years through high school and college, there was challenges coming down from that weight. But once I stopped working out and lifting, and we started working out with Coach Mickey Red Skronsky, it just started falling off. About 8 months later, it all fell off, and that's when I asked him if I could start fighting. He said, "No problem." He said, "We stay in the gym for a year, we'll get you a fight." And I held up my end of the bargain, and here we are, 5 years later.
You've sparred with guys like Tomas Adamic, Vinny Matalone. Tell me about some of your sparring experiences. Has that been where you've picked up your trade?
I would say so. The experiences with guys like Vinny Matalone, who I was thrown with from the very beginning in the mix, I had been around not too long, and they kind of just threw me in with Vinny because I was a big guy and he did some big sparring. And that was an invaluable experience, a guy that hits that hard like Vinny does. That was an invaluable experience, gaining some ring knowledge as to how to move around and avoid those punches and get in there. And a boxing guy like Tomas is the top of the food chain, world champion, ex-light heavyweight, ex-cruiserweight world champion. Currently, when I was his chief sparring partner, I was with him for about a year and a half, and he was the cruiserweight champion the entire time that I was with him. And it was, like I said, you can't put a monetary value on something like that. Things that you learn from boxing, a guy who is such a well-tailored a fighter. It's just, he was, like I said, invaluable. Things that I learned from him are spectacular, and I can't put into words how much I appreciate that from Tomas.
All right, Patrick, well, thank you very much for speaking with us, and best of regards.
Thank you, Ryan.